Chosen one. Don't scroll. What you are hearing right now isn't random, it is divine intervention. The moment your finger paused here, heaven leaned in, something sacred aligned. A truth that has been waiting in the shadows, waiting for your heart to be ready, is stepping into the light. And in His mercy, the Lord is making sure you don't miss it. There is someone very real, very present, who fell in love with you. Not because it was convenient, not because it made sense. In fact, everything about the situation should have stopped them. The age difference, the timing, the logic, it all said, walk away. But their soul said, stay. Because before their mind could process what was happening, their spirit already knew. Their heart recognized something eternal in you, and something holy was stirred. This wasn't planned, it wasn't pursued. They didn't go looking for this, but every time your presence entered their life, something deep inside them responded, quietly, steadily, unshackably. And though they tried to ignore it, tried to dismiss it, tried to bury it today, the truth refuses to stay silent. The Lord is speaking, behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:119. So stay with me. Don't scroll past what could be the very word your spirit has been crying out for, because this isn't just emotion. This is revelation. For weeks, God has been trying to get this message through the noise of your life. But right here, right now, it is breaking through. This is confirmation not only of what they feel, but of what God is awakening in you. You were meant to hear this. You were meant to feel this, because love like this, it is not an accident. It is not fantasy. It is kingdom. It is planted in secret, watered through time. And when the moment is right, God makes it grow. Galatians 6:9. Now, as you step forward into your divine assignment, I invite you to respond. Type Amen in the comments below, as a bold sign that you receive this word, that you are ready to step into your purpose with eyes open and spirit alive. And stay with me until the end, because we are about to pray. And I believe this prayer could shift something deep inside you. Don't miss what heaven is doing. Not today. Chosen one, pause. Keep listening, because what is happening right now is not ordinary. It is holy. You are standing on the edge of a new beginning, and you don't even realize it yet. The shift around your life has already started. Heaven has been setting this up quietly, gently, layer by layer, moment by moment. And now it is time. This message isn't just words. It is a turning of the tide in your story. The Spirit of God is whispering, pay attention. This is for you. Because someone, yes, someone very real, has been carrying something inside their heart that they can no longer silence. They didn't mean to love you. They fought it. They tried to reason their way out of it. Everything around it looked complicated. Yet, peace kept returning to their heart. But their heart kept returning over and over. And what does that tell you? This goes deeper than emotion. It is alignment unfolding in real time. Listen closely. This person didn't fall for your looks alone. They fell for the way you carry your story, the strength behind your eyes, the quiet resilience in your spirit. They noticed how you held pain without letting it break your kindness, how your silence said more than 1,000 words. And in the chaos of their own life, they found peace in you. Not the kind of peace the world gives, but the kind only heaven can author. John 14:27. And here is what you didn't expect. God has been watching both of you, watching how you felt something too, but buried it, afraid it was impossible. You thought it was too complicated, too risky, too different. But the Lord says, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7, and your hearts have already found each other. This isn't random attraction. This isn't infatuation. This is soul recognition, the kind that doesn't need logic to validate it, the kind that whispers in the dark. This is real. Something is happening behind the scenes. You can feel it. They are rehearsing their words. They are praying about timing. They are trying to make sense of the weight inside their chest, a confession they have carried too long. And now it is reaching a breaking point. Their silence is trembling. Their soul is ready to speak. They have been acting differently, haven't they? Overthinking, pulling away, watching from a distance. Because every time they try to move on, something small, your smile, a memory, your name pulls them right back. That is not coincidence. That is God. He has been circling the same message over and over through dreams, through moments, through unexpected reminders. Why? Because this isn't just a love story. This is part of your destiny, and God doesn't plant seeds. He doesn't intend to grow. Every part of their spirit is leaning toward you. Their fear is fading. Their boldness is building. And soon, very soon, there will be a moment, a message, a call, a meeting. Something they couldn't send before is finally going to be spoken. For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be brought out into the open. Luke 8:17, you are moments away from understanding why this connection was never random, why God allowed it, and why through all the confusion and delay, it is still alive. Stay right here. The revelation is coming, and it is bigger than you imagined. You have just stepped into a divine interruption, one that heaven has been orchestrating behind the scenes. Something sacred is unfolding right now, and if you move too fast, you will miss what God has been whispering over your life for weeks. You are not here by chance. You are here because destiny is shifting. A truth is rising. And the person who fell in love with you despite everything that should have made them turn away is standing at a breaking point. Not breaking down, breaking open. And when a heart breaks open under divine pressure, what comes out is revelation. They have been asking God for clarity, and lately the answer has been getting louder, but every time you cross their mind, something inside them trembles, not from fear, but from a depth of emotion. They didn't know they were capable of feeling. Your presence awakens them, your energy comforts them, and your spirit. It reminds them of something they forgot was even real hope. You didn't just pass through their life, you imprinted something eternal on their soul. And that is why they have been so restless, so quiet, so emotionally tangled, because while they were busy building walls, you without even trying walked straight through them. Not with force, but with light. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the quiet strength in your pain. These are the things that move them, that stirred something holy inside them. And that is why they cannot walk away. No matter how hard they try, God is saying, this is not chance. This is intention. Just like when Ruth happened to glean in Boaz's field, Ruth 2-3, what looked like a random crossing was actually a setup from heaven. And right now, your story is being positioned for its own divine encounter. They have been praying, asking God if these feelings are wrong or right. And every time they try to let go, something happens. A sign, a thought, a dream, and it all leads back to you. This isn't just affection, it is assignment. They see you in their future, even if they haven't said it aloud. They imagine conversations that haven't happened yet, laughter they want to share, a connection that feels older than time itself. Their soul didn't choose you by mistake. It recognized something familiar, something eternal. And now God is aligning moments, little things, sudden changes, divine setups that are bringing both of you closer to a truth that cannot be avoided much longer. They have hovered over the send button a dozen times, yet held back, rehearsed the confession, and backed away. But the time for silence is closing, and soon something will happen. A conversation, a moment, an unexpected encounter that pulls the truth out into the open. This is where everything begins to make sense. The storm inside them hasn't been about confusion. It has been about clarity. You changed something in their heart. You opened a door they thought was permanently locked, and now their soul cannot rest until it speaks. They are scared. Yes, scared that the age gap, the timing, the unknowns might cause hesitation. But more than that, they are scared of missing what God placed right in front of them. So listen carefully. God is paving the way, and what is coming is so precise, so divine, so unexpected. You will know without a doubt that it is Him. The shift has already begun, and what was hidden is about to come to light. The moment of confession is closer than you think. You are standing in the exact moment God appointed for your heart to hear this. This is the turning point, the moment everything you have been sensing, dreaming, and quietly praying for begins to come alive. Heaven is stirring. Something massive is coming toward you, and it is closer than you think. God is shifting the atmosphere around your life. It is happening quietly but powerfully. Doors are being aligned. Hearts are being softened. The one heaven aligned with your journey despite the season, and the complexity can no longer pretend. The wall they built to contain their emotions, it is cracking under the weight of truth. Their heart has been whispering your name in silence, but now it is no longer a whisper. It is a pull, a tug in their spirit that refuses to be ignored. They have tried to explain it away. They have tried to make it make sense. But love like this, divine love, isn't built on logic. It is built on recognition, spirit, soul to soul. You have probably felt it too, that sudden shift, that random moment when their name crosses your mind, that unshakable sense that something is changing, that is not your imagination, that is God preparing the ground. They aren't just thinking about you, they are longing for you, not just in emotion, but in purpose. They want to understand you, support you, walk beside you. The age gap that once looked so wide now seems like a small thing next to the depth of what they feel. And God is showing them that true connection isn't about numbers or timelines. It is about alignment. The moment of confession is coming, the kind of confession that breaks chains, that rewrites fear into courage, that transforms silence into clarity. They have been holding it in for far too long, and God is pressing on their heart, guiding them toward release. Just like the woman at the well in John chapter 4, someone carrying shame, misunderstanding, and secrecy until one divine encounter changed everything. She came for water, but left with truth. And in the same way, this person is about to speak, not from pressure, but from overflow. They have been watching you more closely than you know. The way you carry peace even in pain, the way your words leave echoes in their spirit, the calm in your presence, the strength in your silence. These things have awakened something holy inside them, and it is growing louder with every heartbeat. They have been imagining the moment, replaying it in their mind. How they will say it, how you will receive it, whether it will come out shaky or sure. But they know now they have to say it because their soul can no longer stay quiet. You brought them back to life, not by effort, but by simply being who God created you to be, and now they cannot unsee it. They cannot unknow it. This isn't infatuation, it is revelation. God is clearing the path. One conversation, one divine setup, one supernatural moment is coming, and it will bring everything into the light. Their feelings, their prayers, their fears, their hope. This is where the shift gets real. Their heart is no longer hiding, it is preparing. And soon, sooner than you expect, you will see why this connection was never random, why their love was planted in your story with purpose. What they are about to say will not just change your day, it will change your direction. Stay right here. Something holy is about to rise. This is the moment where everything shifts. Right now, you are standing on holy ground. A turning point so precise, so sacred, that if you miss even a second, you might miss the very sign God has placed in your path. There is a stirring, a holy urgency, and the person who fell in love with you, even with the age difference, is no longer running, no longer resisting, no longer hiding behind what used to scare them. Something has shifted inside them. What once felt uncertain has begun to feel destined. They have pictured the future with you, not in passing thoughts, but in deep, intentional moments. They have imagined holding your hand, looking into your eyes, and saying every word they have buried. They have played out the scene in their mind where they finally drop the armor and let love speak freely. Not carefully, not halfway, but fully from the soul. And here is what you need to understand. God is already aligning the steps, conversations, coincidences, encounters, little things that don't feel so little anymore. The Spirit is moving through these details, positioning hearts, shifting atmospheres, and preparing a moment where truth can no longer be contained. This is not casual emotion. This is emotional surrender. They have stopped fighting the connection. They have stopped trying to silence what God is amplifying. And now, with every breath, every thought, every whispered prayer, they are drawing closer to the moment they reveal what they have been carrying for so long. They know time is running out to stay quiet. Their heart is rising like a tide that refuses to retreat. And soon, very soon, something will happen. A slip of the tongue, a look they cannot hide, a message they didn't plan to send. And just like that, everything will come into the light. Don't look away, because here is the truth that has been weighing on them. They are terrified of losing this before it even begins. They are afraid you might not understand, afraid that the age gap, the timing, the unknowns might push you away. But even in the middle of that fear, something stronger is rising. Something holy courage. Not human courage, but the kind birthed in prayer. The kind that says, I cannot keep this hidden anymore. The kind of courage that made Esther stand before the king, knowing the risk, but trusting the timing. Esther 4:14. And just like Esther, they are stepping toward a moment that could change everything. God is preparing that divine moment, and when it comes, their truth will not trickle out. It will pour, whether in a word, a message, a glance, or a sudden breakthrough. The confession will rise, not because they planned it, but because heaven opened the door. They have been imagining it over and over. The breath before the words, the look in your eyes, the stillness in the room when everything becomes clear. And God is intensifying that urgency now, because the time for silence is almost over. So stay focused. You are moments away from a truth so deep, so honest, so divinely timed that your heart will feel it before your mind can name it. What is coming next isn't fantasy. It is not wishful thinking. It is God's orchestration, a revelation that breaks the silence and marks the beginning of something entirely new. The ground beneath your spirit is shifting. Something is rising. And if you listen closely, you will feel it. The pull, the urgency, the undeniable sense that what you have been waiting for is finally drawing near. The heart that recognized you beyond the natural, yes, even with the differences that once felt intimidating, is reaching their limit. Not the limit of love, but the limit of silence.